Welcome to our How to Win video tutorial series. In this series, we cover various campaign missions, showcasing multiple strategies to complete them. Today, we focus on the first campaign mission, and Into the Fire. In this mission, you play as UN and American forces during the 1950 Korean War. Your objectives are to recapture and hold Seoul, prevent the loss of Busan, capture and hold Pyongyang and Chongqing, and capture a Chinese territory, all within a 60-minute countdown. The first strategy we are going to showcase is the aircraft and airstrikes strategy. First, move your naval units closer to Busan. Then, move your army divisions located near Fukuoka into the barracks and fly them near Busan using transport aircraft. After that, open the research menu and click on the second-generation aircraft. Once the research cooldown is complete, you'll be able to use new and improved aircraft. Switch to the production menu, and by selecting the Mobile Ground Units tab, select 2 AA gun sites, and then a few fighter aircraft, multi-role attackers, and strategic bombers. By adjusting the slider in the top left corner of the screen, you can speed up either science research or unit production, depending on your needs and the progress of the mission. In this mission, you will cooperate with South Korea, controlled by the AI. So remember to share any technology you develop with your ally. This will help them grow stronger and will also support you during the battle. At the start of the fight, move your army divisions towards Seoul and entrench them. Hold the line at Busan to stop the enemy's advance while supporting your allies as they push forward. Build a radar to help your AA sites detect and destroy enemy aircraft. Move your submarines near Pyongyang to spot enemy units. Then start bombing enemy coastal guns, bases, and radar sites. After completing the first research, start researching air-to-ground weapons, and then air-to-air missiles to strengthen your aircraft. As you advance through enemy defenses, keep an eye out for enemy AA gun sites, as they pose a significant threat to your aircraft strategy. By this time, your carriers should have reached Korea. Use them to launch aircraft against enemy air and ground units to support your army divisions. Keep pushing towards Seoul. Then, move one of your carriers near Chinese territory to attack enemy bases and block reinforcements from coming in. After securing Seoul, move toward Pyongyang and prepare to hold your position there, as you will have to face reinforcements from Chongqing. The next step is to capture Chongqing itself. Destroy the base there and deploy your units, but be prepared for a counterattack from the Chinese. By holding your units in all the cities of the region for the required occupation timer, you will conquer the region. This will eliminate the Korean threat, but the war is not over. The Chinese will attempt to strike back, and the Soviet Union will also enter the fight against you. Using your carrier and deploying additional army divisions, begin your assault on Chinese territory to complete the secondary objective of the mission. Hold Chongqing with your army divisions and a carrier against the Soviet attack, while focusing most of your forces on the Chinese territory to force them to withdraw from Korea and defend their homeland. Keep your forces stationed in all the cities of the North Huadong region to secure control, win the battle, and complete the mission. For the second strategy, we use chemical weapons, relying on ground forces as the main attacking units instead of aircraft, while keeping carriers in a support role. As with the previous strategy, move your naval units closer to Busan. Then, move your army divisions near Fukuoka into the barracks and airlift them to Busan using transport aircraft. After that, open the research menu and develop base chemical weapons inside the Weapons of Mass Destruction tab, along with early ballistic missiles. Switch to the production menu, and by selecting the Mobile Ground Units tab, build 2 AA gun sites and a few fighter aircraft. Hold the line with your army divisions, but in the meantime, conduct a rapid airstrike on enemy air bases to establish air superiority in the region. Once you have secured the skies, start bombing enemy ground units. After the base chemical weapons research is completed, start developing basic CBRN defense to reduce the impact of chemical weapons on your own units. With your new mustard gas bombs and artillery, attack enemy units using chemical munitions instead of conventional ones to deal sustained damage over time. Once the early ballistic missiles research is fully completed, begin producing ballistic missile sites to strike enemy units and bases from a longer range. Meanwhile, increase the production of Army divisions, as you will need a large number of them to handle enemy forces. After recapturing Seoul, advance towards Pyongyang and start targeting Chongjin and the Chinese base of Xinjiang. Capture Chongjin while using a carrier to engage Chinese forces along the left coast to keep them occupied. Using combat engineers, move your ballistic missile site to Pyongyang and start launching attacks on Chinese coastal cities such as Tianjin. Once you have researched CBRN defenses, develop improved chemical weapons to further enhance your strategy. Remember to share your technologies with your allies. In this case, they developed their own ballistic missiles, which allowed them to destroy a troublesome Soviet airbase. Meanwhile, construct a resupply ship and deploy it near Chongjin. This will allow you to repair your units, resupply them, and reinforce your defenses along the border. Begin the invasion of the Dongbei region, advancing city by city with multiple army divisions. Be mindful of counterattacks from the Soviet Union and Chinese forces from the west. Upgrading your chemical weapons will establish your dominance, and at this point, victory is just a matter of time.